Ralph Waldo Emerson said, "You were born to be rich." Do you feel rich? Do you feel rich?
Yes.
Good. If you don't feel rich, you're going to feel rich by the end of this message. That's our goal for you. It's very important to ask, well, what does it mean to be rich? What do you mean by rich? When you think of being rich, are you thinking just in terms of having lots of money? Are you thinking just in terms of having many things? Are you thinking just in terms of working in a big office where other people admire your position and your status? All that can be part of being rich. But also, part of being rich is feeling inwardly happy, inwardly secure, inwardly peaceful, inwardly content and loving, and feeling radiant well-being within yourself. One sage said, "Having wealth without peace is like dying of thirst while bathing in a lake." That's what we're talking about. Being rich is not only having whatever's necessary for you to feel comfortable, for you to be able to fulfill your purpose in life, to make a difference, to express your gifts and your skills and your abilities, to where you're not worried about much. You don't have to worry about anything. Being rich is that. And it's more. It's knowing that no matter what happens in this external world, no matter what happens in your relationships, no matter what happens in your job, no matter what happens in the economy, no matter what happens with who becomes the president and who doesn't, no matter what happens overseas, no matter what happens, I am secure in God. I am a rich child of God. I am born to be rich, to know that God is my source all the time. And you know what? I've been studying metaphysics and spiritual teachings for 30 years and meditating daily for that same period of time. And it still amazes me that the truth is simple. The truth is simple. God is. And God cares about you. And God loves you. And God will support you when you live in the awareness of that presence of God. You can have whatever you need when you need it, and more. That's no intellectually exalted idea. That's not complicated. And we could go there. We could go to complicated metaphysics. I could tell you things that would make your eyes roll back in your head. You look like Linda Blair. But the truth is simple. The daily word today was, I have faith in God. You ever stop back and really think about The fact that God exists. Not I wonder if God exists, but the thought, wow, God exists. And that presence cares about me and will work in my life to provide me with whatever I need for my highest good and my highest fulfillment. You don't need to read another book. You don't need to hear another talk. You don't need to do anything to realize that that's true. You don't need to read the next cutting-edge metaphysical book. You don't need to hear the next cutting-edge spiritual teacher. You don't need to do any of that to know that God exists and God loves and cares for me. And as I turn my attention to that presence and I open myself to that presence, my needs will be met and more. When a job door closes, another one will be open. When a relationship ends, there will be someone else to come along. When I'm down and feeling sad or depressed or feeling weak, God will be my source of strength. God will give me a sense of love. God will give me peace. God will lift me back up to do what I need to do. That, ladies and gentlemen, is being rich.